I was so afraid to lose that I wouldn't allow myself to win.
Oh, he's hurt! He's hurt! He's hurt! Oh! Big shots by Slaughter!
Steve McCabe.
Yes, sir.
Thank you, my brother.
Absolutely. Thank
Pleasure
you.
to meet you, man.
too,
Hey,
man.
Ulysses
You too.
Butch Slaughter here with the Slaughterhouse Podcast. My boy Octavius told me about Steve a while ago. He said he's good people. I wanted to come over and meet him. Came in the other day. He was sitting here after a long day of working hard here in Brookhaven.
Yep.
Invited me right in. So we're going to talk to Steve some. One of the things that you're interested in, man, as your children depart, is fatherhood, which is the thing that really connected with me, man.
Yeah, it's the greatest thing in the world.
Fatherhood,
Bye, babies.
I couldn't agree more, man.
Greatest thing
Toughest, but the most rewarding thing in the world, man.
Yeah, it's the greatest thing. It's the hardest thing, but it's
Right.
the best thing.
Yeah.
You know, and especially I got 5 from 22 to 1. So there's a whole bunch of different personalities and
man.
things in there. So,
Yeah, and I got 6 from 36 to 19.
uh,
You know my youngest, Octavius.
Yes, I do. Great
And,
kid. Great kid.
Yeah, man, I think they are the reward of life, man. You know, they make it all worthwhile.
Without a doubt.
Let's talk a little bit about the studio. We're out here in Brookhaven, which is just outside the city of Chester, between Media, Aston. How long you been in this location, man?
So we opened up. It'll be 3 years in June. It'll be 3 years. So we've been here almost 3 years.
How you come up with the name Studio X?
It's funny. When I was younger, I played football. I played lacrosse, and in lacrosse, I would score a goal and I would throw up an X. And then as I started to fight, I would fight Muay Thai.
Right.
And every time I won, I would throw up an X. And I told my buddy, however many years ago, when we were training back, couldn't have been but 2021. I said, yeah, talking about gyms and gym names. I
Right.
said, if I ever open a gym, I'm gonna name it Studio X. And
That's dope.
there it is.
So you would throw up an X, huh?
Every time. Yep, it was like my thing.
Sound like some old school wrestling thing.
Yeah, it's my thing.
Octavius and I were talking about this the other day. I love the fraternity, the fellowship, the community of martial arts, man.
Yeah.
I've been around martial arts for a very long time. What do you get out of being involved in this community?
So again, I've said this even before I even owned a gym. It's just life changing. It brings a sense of peace to yourself, and I think just all the training and everything, it helps you outside as well. And you come in here and you're training and everything, and you're like, man, like I'm so tired, I'm so this, I'm so that,
Yeah.
and I'm in a bad position. Well, what do I do? Well, it makes you settle down, it makes you calm down and work your way out of it, which is the same as in life.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? Like
man.
you get people are in bad positions all the time.
Yep.
And what better way to deal with that than taking a step back and going, okay,
Yeah.
what am I going to do to get
Yeah.
out of this?
Yeah.
So
Yeah. There's that adage in jiu-jitsu where we talk about improving your position, improve the position.
absolutely.
Improve the
Yep.
position. And there ain't no way to do it but to work out of it, man.
Yeah.
And I think that this is where, as fathers, this is one of the things that we be trying to teach our children.
Without a
You know,
doubt.
you got to improve your position, and there's nobody that's going to be able to get you out of it. Like when I watch my children fight, I used to watch Octavius wrestle, and I'd see him struggling, and you want to get in there and help.
Oh yeah.
There ain't nothing you can do.
Yeah.
There's nothing you can
that's
do.
the truth, man.
You-
Like people had, your son fights. So yeah, my son fights. They're like, how can you watch it? I mean, I've been doing this just for like, people think a fight has to be rah, but it's just a fight.
right.
You know what I mean? Like I tell all the guys, all the guys that come in there, some people got to do whatever they got to do to get themselves fight, whether they have to look mean and try to mean mug people, and I do what you got to do, to get yourself to that mindset. But I tell all the guys in here, like at the end of the day, it's just a fight.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like you play football, baby. This is no different.
Right.
It's just a fight. You know what I
Right.
mean? Like, and I think that's how you got to look at it. You know what I mean? Like it's just a fight. You can't do anything with emotion. It's just a fight.
Yeah.
Don't go out there and I use Tyson all the time as the best example.
Mike Tyson.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
But, you look at him in the beginning of his career. He was every time he fought it was just rage, just an inner rage.
Right.
You can use rage, but when he left, Teddy Atlas and Cuss died. He got with Don King. Then he was fighting with anger.
Right.
And you watched. There was a complete difference. And you
Absolutely.
can't use that, man.
Yeah. And I'm so glad you're bringing that up, man, because the fight, and Octavius and I were talking about this the other day, the fight that we see them going through physically, whether it be on the mat, in the ring, cage, wherever they fighting. It's one thing to watch them physically, but time and again, man, I've watched my son, like you, I know you watch yours and you watch students wondering what's going on in their head at the time.
Yeah.
That they're fighting, because a lot of the times they get tripped up in their minds.
Oh, yeah.
And their bodies can't react.
Yep.
And so how do you have like some go-to words? You said it's just a fight a minute ago, but do you have go-to phrases that you give to them when you're watching them fight?
Well, I try to tell them, like, do what you do in the gym. Just be you. Don't worry about winning and losing. You go in there thinking, I have to win. It's going to be so hard to win. And just I know, just I beat myself up all the time about it. Like I was so afraid to lose that I wouldn't allow myself to win because I'm just I said, don't worry about none of that.
Right.
Go execute. You go out there and you execute and you do what you do every day in the gym and just be you and just leave it out there. There's no loss there.
Right.
You know what I mean? There's no loss there.
Yeah.
You're going to do great.
Octavius was saying that the other day. He was talking about no losses, all lessons, and I get that. And I think that when we can really embrace that, we can teach them to really embrace that. What they get is growth.
Yeah.
And what we want more than anything is growth, because you can't lose when you're growing.
Oh, he's hurt. Oh, big shots by Slaughter.